What's up everybody, Lord Artec here today, and today is going to be a quick little series about speculation prices. So I'm getting back into the spec market. I'm buying, selling, trading, flipping, whatever you want to call it. With Battle of Zendikar released a little more than a month away, it's time to seeing what you can get for your value. So there's some cards that I'm looking at, some cards I'm specking on, and what I'll do is I have an Excel spreadsheet that I've started. I did a stream with MTG Epic yesterday, which I don't know if it's up. If it is, I'll link to it below. Some of the cards I'm specking on, what I think that's going to go up, what's going to go down, get rid of, buy, save, hold, whatever you want to call it. With that being said, it's pretty cool because now during rotation you can get some really good, cool staples, such as Thoughtseize, probably on a relative cheap. If there's cards like Hero's Downfall, I'll probably start getting rid of my sets probably within the next week or so while they still hold some value for trade value to my local game store. So there is some interesting things going on. Mythic Spoil's been a little bit slow, but I do like the expeditions. I will say this, I am not a store, but I will offer this. I am selling cases. I have 10 cases to sell. If you do want a case, please send me a message on Twitch or on YouTube, and I can tell you what the price is, and it'll include shipping, and the day I get the cases, they get shipped out to you. I am a legitimate buyer and seller on YouTube, not on YouTube, I apologize, on Facebook. I do have great reputations with people, so please do not fear buying from me. I'm in here to make a little bit of extra side money because I want to grow my channel. I want to buy a new camera. I want to buy some new stuff. So, and I want to start creating better content because, obviously some of my content is not the greatest. So, with that being said, I want to know about speculations, right? I got my specs. I want to know about what you're thinking about specking on. I want you to leave comments below. Tell me what I should be buying, what I should be selling, or what I should be looking for in trade binders. I will tell you now, one thing I will be looking for closer to rotation will be Thoughtseize, and I'll be buying as many as I freaking can because that card is a staple in Legacy and Modern, and before rotation was a $60, $80 card. I expect that card to be about $40, $50 post-rotation. So if you want to sell them to me, I'll be more than happy to buy them from you at my buy list price. If not, I'm telling you, trade for them as soon as they start to go down. Right now, they're about $24 TCG mid. I expect with the standard players who do not play these Eternal formats that they will start to dump them for trade value. And I expect that card probably to go down to about $17 for a very brief time, very, very, very small window time before it starts to slowly climb after rotation. So that is one of my biggest targets right now. I have about, I have my play set. I have 3 more coming, so I'll have 6, 7. I'm going to try to get at least 3 play sets, and then when they go up to a certain price, then I'll sell them, obviously, because I keep my 1 play set, because that's obviously the smartest thing to do. There are some other cards that are leading standard that, really outside of Thoughtseize and the Theros block, there's really not a lot that sees play that actually has any value. None of the walkers really see play, obviously. There might be a couple cards. I will say once I drink my cup of coffee. The cards to be out on a look for, honestly, especially for EDH players, are the gods. If you buy the foil gods, buy them. I'm going to take a risk, and I'm going to be buying a playset of each of the foil gods, especially like Heliod, Erebos, God of the Dead, certain gods. I think that the EDH players like them, and I think that once the supply dries up, those prices will slowly climb, and I'm not expecting a huge climb on those, but I think that the gods in particular will go up. Again, not a whole lot, so that's my thing. On the topic of Zendikar lands, my local game store already dropped its price from $1.25 to $1. Obviously, not many people are buying them. I mean, a lot of people like the old arts. I have an island right here. I mean, it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. But if I can buy a fat pack for $40 or $35 in this case at my local game store, and I get 80 lands, why would I buy 20 lands at $20? Right? I just buy the new art. So he's limited to 48 fat packs. I'm gonna probably try to buy. I was gonna buy 10, but finances are kind of tight because I did a lot of buying and selling already this month. So I'm not going to do that, so I'm probably going to buy like 2 or 3. I already have about $100 in store credit, but I do want to get 2 cases of Zendikar too. So, buying 2 cases of Zendikar is about, I'm getting a great deal, so I'm paying $1,000 for 2 cases. Just because I do spend a lot of money in the shop, and he's giving me a great deal because I am a frequent customer. I do spend a lot of money. Again, if you are interested in buying cases, I am not selling fat packs because the way of pricing to ship it out does not really work that evenly. So, with that being said, some of the other things that are going on, my job is going great. I know I really haven't talked for a while, so I do work from home. I do make a very good salary working from home. I can't complain, but I do, I really am back into Magic full time again. I am enjoying it. I will be going to the Star City Games Open in Atlanta in October in a couple weeks, and then followed up by the Grand Prix Atlanta. So I know Lengthy Emmett's going to be there. I don't know about Mr. Lufubu or MTG headquarters, but if you will be in GP Atlanta, please let us know. We'll be happy to meet you, reach you. I know Zemmet, I think he probably still has the big playmat. We all sign it, and we all have some fun. We do some cube drafting too on the side. So, there's a very big possibility too. I might be going to Grand Prix Indianapolis this year. That is Halloween weekend, so that might be a lot of fun. Dragon Con is this weekend in Atlanta down here. I am not going near that mess because between the vice president was being here and football games and Dragon Con, there was like something like 600,000 people in Atlanta, and I just don't feel like dealing with the friggin' traffic. I'm hoping next year, this was a topic that we talked about and it's kind of gone away a little bit. I'm hoping that we get together a MTG YouTubers convention again. I know there was a lot of rift in the community. I hope we can put it aside and really just kind of get it together between me, Bad Wolf, even MTG Epic, the smaller guys, Talarian, Wedge, Zemmet, Lufubu, headquarters, all of us. The smaller ones that are like us and the bigger ones like them. I hope we can put our differences aside and maybe just put something together, just, a day or two event, and just have a lot of fun and just be there for everybody. That's what I'm hoping for. Again, I just really hopefully see it happen because me personally, I'm excited. I only have 100 subscribers. That's okay. I'm working with some people to help my videos along and get an intro and stuff like that. So I'm going to start working on some content too, better content besides pack openings and box openings and stuff like that. Obviously, I'm not going to edit my videos because I want you to see the bloopers because I do this all in real time and I'm doing it off the top of my head. So I'm just talking. I'm not scripted. I'm not anything like that. I'm just talking to you as a person. So, there are some other interesting things going on. Let me see here of cards that I like. Oh, I am building a modern deck again for the 3rd time. First time I built Fish. I sold it like an idiot, obviously. Second time, right for a spike, I built Affinity, sold it for its spike. 3rd time, I'm building Modern Death and Taxes, and I am not selling it because I want to have a modern deck. And I was building Legacy Death and Taxes, and when I sold out like a little girl, wham. So I will be building Legacy. I probably want to build Mud for Legacy. Go figure. Mud, 2000. It's not a cheap deck to build, but I want to have 3 different decks. I want to have a standard deck, I want to have a modern deck, and I want to have a legacy deck. And I probably want to have 2 standard decks, probably Fish, and my Death and Taxes deck, depending on what I feel like playing that day. So, that is about it for now. If there's any questions, please leave them below. If you're interested in cases, please message me. If you're interested in single boxes, please message me. I'll be happy to sell you boxes too. Again, this is just, it's a little side business. If you're looking for some trades, I am on Puka Trade. I just started, so I don't have a lot on there. My collection is very, very small after my $3,000 collection I sold. So I have to build from the ground up. So it's going to take some time. So bear with me. I'm building my collection. I don't have my bag in front of me to show you what I already have. I can tell you, though, that I have been buying and selling real quick. I picked up 2 Liliana Veils for only $130, which was an absolute deal for me. Even if I don't keep them and I use them for trade, I'll obviously make out on the trade end. I picked up on a buy list 3 Pluto Deltas for $50 when they're going for $25. So again, you just have to, I'm very active on the Facebook groups. So you have to be, for me, you have to be in the right place at the right time. And some people say no to your prices. Some people say sure, no problem. Or some people you meet in the middle. So I met a guy, and really, some of the things, when it comes in, I think it's going to be here today, and I'll maybe make a second video today to show you what I picked up and what I paid for it. How I make extra money. Like I said, I do have a good job, but this is just a side habit. So I take these cards and I flip them to buy more product to do for my YouTube channel. I gave my extra off my camera like an idiot, so now I need to buy a camera, so now I need to raise $500. Lucky me. So, never a fun day when you give your ex things and you say they can borrow them and then they don't give them back to you. Well, I really didn't give it to her. I told her she could borrow it and she just decided not to give it back to me. Whatever. Say la vie. That's in the past. So, that being said, be on the lookout for things that are coming from me and MTG Epic. The Vorlock is going to help me do some intro videos and editing with some pretty cool stuff. I'm thinking about doing some cool stuff. I want to talk to Nicole. I love her craft magic stuff. I want to get some of it in just to show you guys, even though you probably have seen it. She sent me a glass. I really like her poster she just did, the Fat Pack poster she just did. So, yeah. Like I said, if you got specs, let me know what you're specking on. I'll let you know what I'm specking on. And we're going to have a whole hell of a fun time because guess what? Rotation's coming, and when rotation comes, things spiky. You can make a lot of money really quick. This is Lord Artec, and I'll catch everybody later.